I learned of a forgotten rift stone in this area during my time beyond the rift. I can take you to it, if you like.
Right. Just follow me.
Much obliged. Here you are. 'Tis a reward well earned.
I've... got a good feeling about this one.
Let me get that.
Could you come over here? Ah, the twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
It's no great shock to me.
This way, if you please, Master.
You'll not live to regret this. Drop all your
Nice
valuables,
you got.
and I might...
The Thieves' agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand.
One cannot be too careful. Hey, you looking for a fight? What's the harm? Got to be joking.
I suppose things can't always go my way.
This boat's We're hardly so destitute as to shun an ox cart services. What say we ride one to our destination? Food is the fuel of any adventure.
It would have gone down even better if the area were free of monsters. But I suppose one can't have everything.
I have a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft all I can using what's in my pack.
Over here!
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Could you come over here? I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall... wait for you right here. This way, if you please.
Though we may not die in battle, 'tis a far cry from being invincible.
By your command, Arisen.
Nodding off where I stand.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Bring armor all day.
I'll gladly stay a while.
Lucky us. That's worth taking. Over here!
Look there. I espy another statue.
Why don't we... Go take a look.
Ourselves a pat on the back.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
I'll not take that. You don't?
Could you come over here?
We've a long journey ahead of us. We ought to employ an ox cart and save our strength.
It is no great shock to me. Turn you into a pincushion.
You'll like to grow overburdened. Picking up every little trinket you find.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Strike them down!
Miss! And you shame us both!
This can't be happening!
Hubris.
Over here!
Now, what might that be?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
And I take the rest.
You've more fighting than that!
Seems we've enemies in our midst. A fascinating way to end a foe. This will serve for a fine tale when I rejoin my master beyond the rift.
Well, well. Colour me a surprise.
How dare you? Heavens, no! Huzzah! Huzzah! Just what I was waiting for. That's it!
Could you come over here?
I'll gladly stay a while.
Understood. I shall proceed ahead.
Fly back to the actual disposal.
Looking to gain entry to Myrddin's Manor, are you? Good luck. First, he'll sweep you a look from head to toe. Then he'll ask that how you present yourself when visiting someone, and slam the door in your face. That ponce. You'd think he'd know not to expect noble manners from us common folk.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. It was stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. There's no exaggeration. He's had people killed before, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The Jadeite Orb could be anywhere now. But chance we ought to speak with someone who has experience in banditry.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Welcome, sir. If you've after all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting methods of combat to be tried. Always a pleasure.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
It's been a hard day.
Well, hello there, sir. Ah, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the border, where quarrels occur every other day. Do come again. Why, peruse at your leisure, sir.
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but 'tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that...
It seems this Jadeite orb is in high demand. 2 people have asked us to find it now, but only one of them can have it.
The right to decide is yours alone, Master.
Oi, you there! You've just arrived in town, haven't you? I don't mean to pry, only it's my grandson, a boy by the name of Rog. He's gone missing.
Morris, I've just found out Roger's been abducted by beasts.
What? No! How can that be?
I've just heard news. Rog was seen being dragged off by wolves.
Oh, my poor boy. We must go rescue him at once.
Morris, think what you're saying, friend. We can't go charging off after the lad. We are no match for such creatures.
Do you truly expect me to do naught but twiddle my thumbs when my only grandson's been taken from me? The soldiers won't do aught for him, will they now? Concern it all. He's right. But what else am I to do? If I do not hasten to the poor lad's aid, who will? Do you truly mean that, sir? If you return him to me, I will be forever in your debt, stranger.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Well then, son, how might I be of service? I'll take any chance not to think on my troubles.
When does my watch end?
Haven't got any fleas.
I nodded off for a moment there. I've not an inkling of what to do.
How might I aid you, sir?
The flowers that bloom around here glow come nightfall. From what I can glean, the petals absorb the sun's light by day and release it after dark. Isn't that unusual? Nature...
Aye, I met Roger by the cenotaph, on the eastern side of town. He had what looked like a bundle of grass with him, only he was carrying it as though 'twere of the greatest import. When I asked what he was doing with it, he would say no more than 'twas a secret. So I told him to get home safe, and we parted ways. Yet no sooner had I turned my back than I heard him scream. I charged to his aid, but a wolf was already scarpering with him and its jewels. Poor lad. His cries haunt me even now. Pray help him if you can, sir. He deserves a better fate than this.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there?
The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it?
If you want my advice, heed no advice save your own.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
Pray, sir, seek out the jadeite orb for me. As for where to look, you could try asking a bandit or someone who's a...
I got nothing for ye. Let me alone, will ye?
The flowers that bloom around here glow. From what I can isn't that unusual?
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
When does my watch end?
Could it be aught's befallen the cenotaph? I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. If I cannot dissuade you from pressing onward,
I'm just grateful to still be in business.
I'm in fine vet today.
What brings you here?
You'd best make yourself scarce.
Now here's a welcome sight.
Washes all my troubles clean away, this place. Me? Just going for a...
If you don't mind, sir, I've my duty to attend to.
You'll never believe this, but the other day I saw an elven woman and a dwarven man walking. Normally, you put an elf and a dwarf in the same room and they'll be trading blows before you can blink. Mayhap my eyes deceived me.
When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten. Let me think on this.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I'm on duty.
Greetings, sir. And we see a great many customers given our location, so you'll have to forgive us if the ale runs dry. The Sword and Staff is open for business. The Sword and Staff is open for business.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
It smells good, at least. It's a start.
What air 'tis? Not sure I need to hear it.
What do you want?
I shall do as you say.
Somehow my feet always
Shame there aren't as many folk spinning tall tales in the tavern of late. I rather enjoyed hearing the one about the Gigantus. Have you heard it? 'Tis said to descend in times of conflict, scattering friend and foe alike, and leaving only death and ruin in its wake. Sounds like the last thing we need, doesn't it?
Barely slept a wink.
Naught good will come of this.
Really now? You mustn't—
I've got nothing for ye.
Beg pardon, sir. I mustn't be distracted.
What is true peace?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
Might you be looking to enlist?
What? This again? I am aware of the situation, sir. I feel bad for the lads, but I don't have time to go chasing after every child who goes missing. Monsters are a fact of life in these parts. It is not the first time they've preyed on some poor villager, and it shan't be the last. There's nary a thing I can do about it. As I've said, I can't.
Might treat us to a roast tonight. Some stew on side. I'm nodding off where I stand.
Being so alert all day long.
Have you heard the rumors? The residents of a small village to the north are said to have perished overnight. There was no warning, no apparent cause, but one morning they were all discovered dead. Every last one. Of course, such rumors are best taken with a grain of salt. Some peddler might have made it up to increase sales. I've a pressing duty to which I must...
Have you some business with me? Go on, speak.
Interested in my wares?
None of these.
What brings you here?
Save it, cuz. I'm not interested.
Stay away from me.
Yeah? What is it?
It's so dull when there's nothing doing. Got any tales to liven up my day?
There are quite a few beastrons are in Batal, but you scarce see them this side of the border. Strange that, considering some say Vermund was a beastron kingdom in bygone days. Mayhap you've seen those headless statues on roads and such? Tellies, they're meant to be depictions of a beastron ruler. Couldn't tell you whether any of that's true or not, mind. 'Tis simply aught I overheard at the tavern.
A chance to put my feet up is as welcome as fine ale.
I've little enough gold to do.
Is this some manner of trial?
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me.
What ought I to do?
Go on, have a look.
I've seen better days, that's for sure.
I'd best get to work.
Not much going on hereabouts. more the merrier.
Got any tales to liven up my day?
What I wouldn't do for a moment's reprieve.
Time to get to work.
But not at the
Go
expense of
on, have a look.
Poor Rog. He truly is a lovely boy. He's always helping Morris in his shop. And he's delivered me my remedies many a time. Once, he even picked some flowers on his way and put them up for me, all pretty like. I still recall his smile when he told me about the beautiful flower bed he tends to on the outskirts of town. Oh, Rog, will I e'er see your smile again? I suppose I can only...
By your command, Arisen.
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. I know the way. Follow me. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
Ooh! I can't wait to find out what's inside. The sun's light has grown dim.
Ears pricked. 'Twill be difficult to pinpoint distant foes by sight alone.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
Right. Just follow me. Follow me, Arisen. We've strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way.
not a foe in sight.
What a shame. How are we to prove our mettle now?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Mayhap the flower bed will offer some clue as to Roger's whereabouts. I can guide you there if you wish. Could you come over here? Good. We're here.
Skeletons!